Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Nazareth for race 8 of the season. A quick look down qualifying. And back on up we go. This is going to be an interesting race at this short track. Jake on pole. Pace car off. And we are green to kick off the Subway 300. Here we go. Jake able to get it easy into turn 1. Take the lead. Oh, they're stacking themselves low, trying to pass the 4. Get him up there down the back. Oh, but 21 gets a little bit of cold feet. RS Fast and 11 takes second. But the battles rage on. RBV coming into the picture. Qualified well. BS Fast and 11's up there. And we got ourselves a race. Ben McDonald, Logan, trying to take 5th. 16 goes way up the track. Oh, watch out. They might go 3 wide into 3. Here comes that one racer. Whoa, contact. I think Ben McDonald and RBV got into it. And Ben is not having a good time up top of 3. Through the dogleg 3. That's going to be crazy. Esri. Don't want to go too insane here. Seto having a good run. Let's take a look at near the front. RS Fast and 11. Jake, there's Ringo, 3rd. That everybody's trying to get the most they can out of it. This long turn can be very frustrating for those who don't hit it right. Speeding down into the back straightaway. Everybody can be 1, 2, or even 3 wide. Take a look at that 3 wide action right here. BS Fast and 11 on the track backwards. Canadian Lux trapped behind him. The 15 needs to adjust a little bit to get down, and I think he does. Dirtman 5 got a little bit hesitant there to really make the move here. Toad Warrior kind of down on qualifying. He's looking to make a run through the field. And he's running it right through the bottom. Dirtman 5's up there. He's looking 3. Whoa, Kyle D, a little crazy there. Making up a lot of ground. Jake out front as RS Fest 11 drops behind Ringo. Ringo moves up to 2nd. Frosty Wusky in the top 5. Racer knocks down the fucking wall off of the dog leg. Dropping a spot to Seto. 41. Having a tough time adjusting here. That's Born Ready, RBV, Ben McDonald rounding out the top 10. Extended view of the top 20. Pretty solid runs all around. Take a look at the rear cam here. This is Jake trying to run from Ringo. I mean, everybody's got a pretty good car here. The 66 looks like he's slowly closing in to actually make the move here. Looking at him come up, it's ever so slightly. Just gotta inch it in a little bit at a time, and that should be all he's got. Logan sits 4th. At the 21, oh, he makes a mistake that time. He goes firewall deep through the dog leg. If they make that mistake, that's really bad. You don't want that damage on the side of your car. You have to be pretty semi-consistent here. Born Ready. Moving on up. The 19 getting the position. And look, as we go back out front, that's Jake, who's second in points. The current points leader, Tiger Man, has himself his hands full. That is not particularly good to be 22nd. A little further back, you see the shufflings of mid-pack. Guys like Kyle D. just trying to end up in the right position when it matters most. The 44 KSS BSS can't quite get that hole. He has to drop back a spot. A little further back, even like top 30, in or out of a top 30, you have some drivers struggling. Monaco's back there. Hyperdrive is currently really firewall deep. And Iris, among a couple other fancy drivers, kind of playing with the 99. Angel Mafia having a tough run. So the first few are all kind of in their own element here. Take a look at Ben McDonald making some sort of attempt on that one racer. This is first position. That 41 has been going the wrong way. You can really see it lap after lap that it just doesn't work out for him. As he once again goes high through the corner, just doesn't have the speed, and the 16 just sets off. Zent, Esri, CS Fessel. 11 looks like he's got a bit of wall there. He must have hit something. More of a driver's track. You have to really master the line around here to get fast. Toad Warrior is moving up to 15th. I think we saw him. Had a pretty poor qualifying maybe, but just is what it is. RBV sees the 34, putting in a lot more entry speed into the corners. That may not play out well on exit. See if the 34 can make the move on the 87. Oh, the 9 didn't have a good corner. Canadian Lux, he's up high. I think they're both going to try and use the 9 to get a position. If Toad can get there, which I think he is going to be able to get there through this turn. Toad Warrior's got the pass made. Let's go back up front. One thing to worry now is Jake Ringo. I think Jake may not have as much speed as he used to. Ringo being there with RS Fest and 11 potentially coming up. That 66 is very hungry in corners. He absolutely wants this. There's no way he's going to let a golden opportunity pass him by again. So far, this race has been all jaking it. See our ticker here. Some of the positions of our drivers. Those who may have been able to get through traffic, while others are pretty much drop dead stuck in it. All right, everybody on track. However, I have reason to believe we won't finish with everybody. We're still green to our point so far. Just the inconsistency of these drivers are really preventing them from closing in and doing battle. Like the 4 looked like he may have been faster at one point, but not anymore. And if we go on board 66, you can see the 35 really begin to go higher in some of those lines. But the 66 just doesn't really capitalize when it matters most. Seems like everybody had a bad corner through 1 and 2 there specifically. But the 66 can close. Closing and passing are kind of two different skills. Zent's just holding off that top 10 spot. You even see these two have not been able to separate. Toad Warrior and RBV. They got to know each other quite well. As for Hyperdrive, he is slowly picking his way through some of this slower traffic. Attempting to, at least. At Landon is giving him a run for his money in that 20, but he'll get through. Krugermeyer's also kind of in the slop as well, so the veterans having trouble, and also our rookies as well. Eric Monaco currently running 30th with that battle with the 60. Yikes. Logan is kind of catching RS. This could be a battle for what is the third position. Let's see what becomes of it. If the 4 and the 23 can make anything happen. The margins with Jake and Ringo have not really been closing too much. In fact, that opened up that lap. But you see Logan, he was slightly in a different line through the turns. Like he wants to make the pass. It's just catching him at the most inopportune time really throws a wrench into your plan when you're trying to close in and pass. (27.7), (27.9). Oh, Logan messed up that turn there. And see, that lap benefited Jake. I'm not sure how that'll play out later. Especially if Logan is not particularly keen on actually making that pass that'll actually result in taking a podium position. Kind of just stuck fourth. Logan, he did get his only win to this point at this track, so he knows how to seal the deal here. The 66 closed in really well that time. This could be Ringo's opportunity. This section right here is going to be so important. It's got turn and then another turn really quickly after. Oh, Ringo just needed better turn rotation through the corner. Just turning grip just has not been there for him, as they're kind of currently absorbing themselves into their 1-2 pack right there. Logan is all over it for third. Ringo just can't quite seem to be there. RS looks like he's playing more defense than offense at this point. Both of them go up the track. Kind of focusing on two battles at once. The 23 is trying. We'll take a look at our ticker here. Looking at the positions that they may have made up. As, yeah, the 23 has kind of lost his battle there. Really unfortunate how that's playing out. Take a look at Ben McDonald. That one Racer, they're getting close together. This is for 8th. Racer kind of holds him off there. Toad Warriors on the doorstep of a top 10 run. If he could just get one more spot, looking like it's from Zentz. Now they're getting late into this run. There's going to be that one pit stop they're going to have to make. This could be the kingmaker if things play out good. Because this one stop could mean the difference between a solid race win and crippling defeat. At these lappers, they're not actually that far up the road. Darkest Presence, Iris, the Puff. The 62 trying to get 41st. That's the 10 that they're side by side with. As you see Jake in the distance. This is something he's going to have to be dealing with. And I'm not sure if he's going to like it. Ringo sees this. This could be an opportunity that the leader may have to do some passing of his own. Oh, he doesn't like the look of this at all. That last place is right there, and yep, he has come to a halt. And here comes Ringo. He's got all the opportunity in the world to get there. That 66 is, he knows what it's like to be on the other side of this on defense. Now he's on offense. Jake got past one of them. The 66 has passed for 10. Dealt with that. And we're under yellow. 41 cars on the lead lap, it looks like, pending any damaged vehicles. Let's take a look. What's the damage? Caution's been out for a while now. And Tank Gunner. Oh. That's no good. Tiger Man was on his ass all the way through the corner. And I think Tank just couldn't hang on to that car any longer. He hits the wall. He was running 15th too. Everybody else was able to avoid it as Tank has driven himself off. The 44 of KSS BSS, not sure if he's damaged, but he's fine. Everyone down pit road. The one big pit stop happened under caution. Now let's take a look at the battle off pit road. Oh, some drivers having trouble in their boxes. Oh, Esri is having a big issue on pit road. We'll get back to him later. As we see, it's going to be Jake, Ringo, Mizzou. 1, 2, 3 off the box. Oh, some more drivers making some contact on pit road. The big damage for the 1 of Esri is destroyed. I think the 38 of Racing Fan may have also had a piece in it. And Zentz, maybe for that matter. The 99 of Angel Madfia could be involved. All right. Let's dissect this big wreck on pit road. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. So Zentz pulls into his box. And Esri is right behind him there. Yeah, both drivers kind of wedge themselves into a position. So Esri is facing driver's side on pit road, and he gets hit by a Racing Fan. And Racing Fan gets underneath them, and the 1 takes a big shot there. And the 38 just kind of runs into him as well. Oh, I don't think they're happy with each other. What happened to the 99, guys? Oh. Trying to get into his box, and oh, that's the Queso in the 51. That's a fantasy driver just pops you up like that. So we got some casualties on pit road. We'll get you updated with those when the updates become available. All right. The 1 is out of the race. So Jake leads Ringo. Iris a lap down. Zentz and Racing Fan are going to get back out there. And so is Angel Madfia. They're going to be coming out in a very dangerous spot because here comes the pack coming back to the restart. They're going to be green, green, green. Here we go. Jake, he's got try to get the position on Iris. As here there comes the whole field. And the 99 of Angel Madfia just trying to get back out there just to run some laps, get some experience. Gonna merge, hot merge, 3 wide, right where he is. Mizzou comes down pit road. Maybe be a miscalculation on the 78 team. As look at this battle over here. The 4 of ours, Fast and 11, is being put top of 3. That is about the worst case scenario you can think of for a driver. And Logan, they're all mashing it up there. Look out. Angel being 2 laps down as Jake now has a big lead over Ringo. Zentz, you got some drivers who are 1 down, others that may have came back to top off, so to speak. Yeah, a whole host of drivers. Kind of those that are just making sure, trying to see what they've got. But Seto has worked her way to 3rd, which will be a hell of a run for the 24 team. Toad sits 4th, and it's Logan's going to take that spot in the top 5. Frosty Wusky up high. Oh, Tiger Man. Shoulders out on that 6 team. Meanwhile, Ringo has about a second to try to catch Jake. It's a bit crazy here. But so far, it's just a straight up race between a couple dudes. I think the 35 might be faster in this regard. This might be one of the best races that the 35 could ask for. 66, always 1 step behind. Take a look back here. This could be a battle for 3rd between Toad Warrior and Seto. Now the lap traffic playing a factor. The 10 and the 99 are not on the lead lap. That's Angel Madfia 2 down, Iris 1 down. That Logan there. Oh, Iris in the wall. That could be beneficial to 23. Try to keep that 6 away. Speaking of keeping away, I think that the 35 has it made. That unless anything bad were to happen to Jake, he is just mission accomplished. Able to cruise this one out to a victory while Ringo has to kind of disappointingly take another 2nd place in a long list of 2nd places. Racing Fan, gotta race Kyle D, Fred Jones. There's at least some people back here to keep you company. Caddy King, Zentz, he's a lap down, keeping you there. Mizzou's a lap down. How many lead lap cars even are there at this point? Let's take a look. Oh, Jake in the wall. Jake got way up into the wall. 32 cars in the lead lap. A little crazy that Jake may have actually made a mistake that cut into his lead, but it's still pretty significant. So I think this 35 shows that he is not invincible. That's going to be the big play of the game right here. Whether or not that he can finally get there. Toad Warrior is up to third right now. Good run for the 34 team. That one, Racer. There's RS Fast and 11. Oh, Racer hits the wall. The 4 is able to get away. The 99 of Angel Matfia has a little bit of damage, but he's just stuck up there. He's going to get past. Yellow flag is back out again. And I don't think they need to pit this time, or any time for that matter, but yep, there's her caution right there. That is Iris in the 10. Hyperdrive did a great job not running into the 10 as soon as she realized that there was a problem with the car. And without anywhere to really go, she just kind of parks it in the grass on the front stretch. That's going to be a caution brought out. Can't really do anything about that, as the whole gang is going to stay out. Now, what's crazy is you've got 32 cars in the lead lap. This restart is going to be nuts. Nothing really else to highlight beforehand. But this is going to be a shit show for the ages. Take a look at this. Look at the double fileness of this. It is far from over. 41 cars on track. Let's get an update on that 10 right before the restart. Is Iris currently running? Yes. Just 4 laps down to the point. Jake is going to need a good restart here if he wants to hold on to this one. Hold on to your asses. It's about to get crazy. Here we go. Green. I think Jake is going to get that restart he wants. Ringo able to clear out for second as well. He's got to hold it in front of Angel. He's going to be able to do it. Toad isn't going to get there. And it's going to be a fiesta for the 34 team, as the lappers have been going to be erasing each other. No blue flags. Only action. Now Ringo gets a mulligan for Jake that he has to use it to run it down. Tiger Man, he's up to 4th. I'm thinking that 6 has just been so good here. That, I mean, yeah, he kind of fucked up the 42 there, but he's still good. The Toad definitely has that more of a long run car than a short runner. And so far it is all Jake. All the way back there. Let's take a look at some of those crazy runners. This is for top 10 spots. Misty Viper, Krugermeyer, just drivers who are able to get low are the ones making the moves. RBV and that one Racer both pushing it in there. The 60 of Krugermeyer also in the lead lap. There's just so much going on for a spot in the top 10. They're going to want it. Ben McDonald has kind of been on a backslide. He finds himself in 20th, but he's making up ground. And Hyperdrive has driven his way into the top 10, up to 8th right now. Seto finds herself going the wrong way. There's RS Fast in 11. In the 4, still hanging on to a decent spot. But it looks like it's going to be Jake or Ringo. Who is it going to be? We've got 9 to go. Jake has been out front pretty consistently this entire time. You see Toad Warrior trying to get past a lapper here. I think once he does this, he'll be able to kind of dictate his pace here. But I don't think it'll be nearly enough time unless there's a quick caution for the 34. But that's going to be a tall order for the actions that need to play out for the 34 to benefit. Here comes Ringo. I think he knows what he's got to do here. The 35 has been holding this one pretty much wire to wire. Can he finish the job? 7 to go. Hyperdrive is being scored inside the top 5 at this point. The 66, that's that one pit stop they made. They just have to see if they have any life in their tires left. Just got to make it count now. Tiger Man's cleared for 4th, and Toad Warrior has a little bit of pace, but just not sure if it was meant to be. Jake is trying to survive. Ooh, it's so tough. 27.5, 27.4. Those tenths matter. And that's just what you need to just get as much as you can out of it. Let's take a look at the times across the line. Jake, he's going to run a 27.404, 27.492. That 10th, that's going to be biting at you. Jake goes a little high that time. Can he make it stick on exit? Oh, not as good. I think Ringo's going to get a good time gang here. He just needs to keep hacking away at it. It's all that matters. 3 laps remaining. The 35 goes high-ish, maybe not. 27.4. Oh, that was a 27.7. 3/10, but I do think the 66 didn't gang what he needed this time. 2 to go for Jake. And Jake had a great set of laps there. He ganged another 2/10 on Ringo. One, two, three, 4. Jake trying to get the turn off. White flag. It's going to need about half a second. Through 1 and 2. Making it work. The 35. From start to finish, Jake is going to take it all at Nazareth. Checkered flag. And for the 66, his day, not today, but it will be his day someday. Tank Gunner, yeah, I see him getting messed up from that damage. He comes across the line in 32nd. So Tough days for some drivers. Others getting a good batch of points coming their way. So here we are. Here's the final results. Aside from that crazy accident that took out more drivers on pit road than it did on the actual racetrack, not that bad. That's all we have for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.